There's been suddenly something happening on the internet since West has been getting so much criticism, and that is we've been getting a lot of copy-paste versions of West Watson. It's almost like they've taken his exact blueprint and hooped it so that they could reproduce it and hopefully get the same kind of results and fame.
This bitch thinks she's got a problem when she's above 116. This bitch thinks she's got a problem when she's above 116. She's like, I'm fit. I'm like, you're kind of saying fit and fat at the same time. What do you say?
Fat.
See, I don't know if it's fat or fit, what she's saying, but it's like a mixture between both of them. Broken English on a Latina is sexy. Well, you don't think so?
No.
Why?
Don't make fun of my English. Don't make fun of my English.
Thinks I'm making fun. She thinks I'm making fun of it. I love it. I don't want you to learn much more.
Why not?
What you got for him? What do you got? Tell him something about your day.
The day was amazing.
What'd you do?
I was with my family.
Then what'd you do?
I went to work out.
What'd you work out?
Time with them.
What'd you work out?
Stop.
What?
Stop.
You can just hear her voice in this video, and it's very clear that she's uncomfortable. He's calling her a bitch, he's making fun of her accent, and he's talking about how she doesn't know English, and it's funny. Horrible things to be making content about and just publishing on your story with almost 1 million followers. I would be very uncomfortable too if a man was shoving his phone in my face and trying to get me to talk to a camera whilst also calling me a bitch and making fun of me. Great way to just capture women that really want to be with you, West. Great way. Of course, you're not paying for them, right? They're not there on your dime, and that's why she hasn't left and just literally rolled out the door by now. Yeah, it just seems like she's really comfortable around him for sure. I don't know about you, but that seems like a lady who wants to be there.
Tell her to start speaking English on her page. Just start telling them honey hosted, the Hest room, the Hesterant.
No.
Say some shit.
No.
They want to meet you.
Hi.
Where are you from?
Hey, stop.
Why?
That's just weird. That's just really weird to me. He's making fun of her voice. He's telling her to talk to the camera to say something stupid, literally saying that on his stories. Like, this is just pure embarrassment. The dude has all the riz in the world apparently, and we're just the beta bitches. We don't know what we're talking about, of course. He's obviously more jacked, more handsome, and much richer than any of us could ever be, and so he knows what he's doing when he's talking to women. He doesn't have to, let me just clarify, he does not have to hire these women to stay around him at all. There's no money being spent to keep these women around by any means. Not her Louis Vuitton bag right there or anything. And she's a grown, independent woman. She's not making money from just being there, for sure. This is all organic, for sure.
That, FYI, was sarcasm.
Oh, they're hunting your boy down. They're coming at me from all angles, and my DM's blowing me up. Oh my God. These little princesses got their feelings hurt. Seems like every time I open my mouth, one of these girly boys get their feelings hurt. So how do I respond? Like any man would. I video call, 'cause that's what a stud does. What do these little missies do? You know they're not gonna answer. They can't handle the pressure, 'cause I'm gonna call them down.
This is honestly so hard to watch. This is just terribly embarrassing. This is one of the copycats of the good old Wes Watson I've been talking about, Troy. He seems to have tried to reproduce every single feature of what Wes Watson is doing because he is a mentee of Wes Watson or whatever. He hooped his blueprint or something like that. But as you can see, he has the same camera angle. He's yelling in a open house trying to be dominant in some capacity, not psycho psychopathic or not someone who's going to get a noise complaint from his neighbors, with his really, really obnoxious attitude, obviously trying to present himself as some sort of alpha male, but horribly, horribly failing. How does he respond to haters in his DMs? Like any man would. He video calls. Is that what men do these days? They video call each other on Instagram. That's how men handle things. They just video call each other. Hey, I'm pissed at my homie. I'm gonna FaceTime him, show him what's really going on. I'm a man in this situation. I'm gonna win this argument for sure, dude. I'm gonna FaceTime him and he's gonna feel bad about it. He's gonna know I'm mad and it's gonna hurt his feelings. It's gonna be awesome. Like, get over yourself, brother. No one cares enough to even answer a call from you, let alone waste the time talking to you. It is perplexing that these people think this is a good marketing tactic. Unfortunately, it works for some very few disconnected people in our society.
Telling lies and spreading rumors about your boy all over the internet and making false comparisons to me and other men. Why don't you check the age of these men? I'm 56. I've always been a go-hard dude.
So apparently, he doesn't copy Wes Watson at all, even though he's got the camera angle, the yelling, the entire speech that he has. It's the same thing. He just sounds like more of a doofus, an absolute buffoon on the internet. But of course, he's not copying. This is all original intellectual property. And I think it's fair enough to call Wes Watson's blueprint intellectual property at this point, because everyone's buying it with the $7,000 that's required to purchase Wes Watson's Medium program. And yeah, they're just replicating the shit left and right, just yelling at the camera, making you feel bad about yourself because they're a man and you are not.
Hey! Be a man!
It's all arrogance. There's a lack of humility, or they're pretending to want what they say they do. Over and over. I want to be fit, attractive to the opposite sex, have enough money to afford a decent lifestyle, have a valuable skill, and continuously, I tell them the same thing. You guys show me the direction of your pursuit. You know, most men, they understand, even if it's at a subconscious level. Men are born without value. We have to earn ours to create that real kind of attraction. We need those skills, experience, guts, persistence to attract that money and that wealth. We need vitality, life experience, the ability to overcome and defend, and some form of charisma to even be considered a suitable partner. Instead, the world is overflowing with lonely, broken-ass men that will continue to be ignored because their arrogance tells them that they don't even have to show up for themselves and fight for what they truly want, and that they're owed that attraction. You know, that could be the furthest thing from the truth. A man's life is a continuous war to even stay relevant and attractive. If you don't have what you truly want in this life, it's only because of one reason. You refuse to build that man of value that would even attract the things that you desire. You say you want it, the proof is in the pursuit.
My brain literally turns into a washing machine listening to this. It's like someone put bleach and meth into a washing machine and just blended it up on high speed and called that good content. Like, that is what my brain is interpreting as I watch this kind of stuff. This is a man. This is like Temu version of Watson right now. A man trying to preach the same kind of message, the same kind of voice, the same camera angle, everything, yet has, what is he talking about? What is he actually talking about? It's like words are coming out of his mouth, but don't actually represent anything.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Again, another one of those zealots that follows Wes Watson, trying to replicate his blueprint, who's just hooped it up there and is thinking that that's going to be their claim to riches at the end of the day. I'm going to help men become greater men, sell a coaching program, helping people, but overcharging them for virtually no significant kind of advice. It's going to be great. You know, at least what I do as a coach is based around competitions. It's based around competitive sports and combat sports, bodybuilding, powerlifting. It has an end goal. It has a value behind it. It's intention. I feel like a lot of the coaching behind Wes Watson and these random copy-paste guys are just simply valueless. They have no purpose. Their intention is just to make more money, and that's it. It's just copy, paste, and repeat.
Exactly why these beta males sit on the sidelines just eyeing and hanging around and hovering around these attractive women. They'll do things for them, give them resources, give them attention, like all their fucking posts, like all their fucking comments.
Yes, please tell me what beta males do. I have, obviously, I'm unaware. I'm completely uninformed as to what beta males are, because I'm not one. I'm not an alpha either. I'm a sub-beta male, okay? So I don't even understand the principles we're discussing. I'm so far detached from this, I guess. You know, it's funny, these guys talk as if they are the authority, but little do they know, nothing they've done is worth actually any accolade, reputable form of award, or anything. You know, try getting an army Army Achievement Medal. That's pretty basic. Does that make me a beta male or an alpha male? Does me helping thousands of people, not because I think they're bitches, but because they need help and I want to help them, make me a beta male or an alpha male? Does talking politely to people because I respect another person's life and time make me a beta male or an alpha male? I guess by the description of these people, that makes me a complete beta male minus some. I don't know. I guess it's kind of interesting. I didn't go to prison. I never went to a penitentiary, and I don't yell in the camera telling people that they're idiots. I guess I'm gone, guys. I need to hire Wes Watson for coaching, very clearly.
Ladies, I gotta say it, only for the ones that it applies to. You guys stop begging and attempting to guilt trip a man into commitment or marriage because you feel you're owed or your biological clock is running out and you finally realize that party life is empty and you're ready to settle down. Here's a cheat code for you. Become such an asset that authentic, committed attraction will naturally gravitate toward you because you truly are that person that deserve it. Tell me, how well does it work when a man begs for your attention and fails to meet in your expectation? And I'm not talking financially. Men need an ally in their life, one that has their best interests at heart and helps to simplify their life and not bring chaos and resentment. You gotta be that guy that has it coming though. Ladies, if you seriously focus your energy on giving and taking care of your physique, it's over. Commitments make themselves, they're not forced. You guys have a good morning.
You can tell he's using one of those little screen readers where like it basically gives you the captions and you read them as you're recording. So like it shows up on your screen as you're doing the face record thing. Really kind of amateur hour here. He's just yelling and trying to replicate Wes Watson again with the same camera angle. He's just missing a couple tattoos, 600 milligrams or so of testosterone and high blood pressure at this point. And what is he preaching? Women need to be more valuable. They need to be assets. Okay, great. How? like I love how people always are like, you need to be better. Okay, how? Just by nature, aren't most people trying to be better? Aren't most people like attempting to do something for themselves that means improving in some capacity? Even if you're obese, even if you're a very room temperature IQ'd individual, I guarantee there's something you're striving towards to be better. And your subjective opinions on what better is or what an asset as a person is doesn't qualify as an objective statement as to what better is. I'm sorry. It's only a qualifier for women who are wanting to cross off people in the dating marketplace. Like, dude, if this guy was around me, I would just literally want to beat my head into a whiteboard and then write, I'm dead in my own blood. This is crazy.
In life, starts with your habits and your routine. Many people are so caught up in the goal that they have in the outcome that they don't focus on the process. Get busy focusing on the process. The upward spiral of excellence is a process-based lifestyle. So in the morning we do praying, journaling, meditating for 5 minutes, and then we start with tasks that we've done in our journal that we've written down, and then we do that for about 2 hours. Then we come and we exercise, then we go back and we continue working, and we do this throughout the day. Sometimes we train even 2 or 3 times a day. We eat healthy food. All the details of the program are available on my website. So are the habit trackers, so are the pyramid priority exercises, so is everything you need to succeed. But this journey can be lonely, and if you would like to join the group coaching program, you're more than welcome to send me a direct message and I got you.
The process-based lifestyle. I'm just gonna copy West. I paid $6,000 for these tattoos on my chest and neck, and I'm gonna fucking copy West.
This is a very slowed down version of Westrogen. This is a interesting individual. These people all, keep in mind, follow him and have purchased his program most likely. It's a very interesting thing to witness. All very much so copy and paste, which makes me wonder what kind of content is Westrogen posting in his courses or in his actual coaching program. Is it just a, here, post like this, say these things, talk about how men are insignificant and talk about how you need to be getting better as a man and then offer some kind of coaching program? Or is there actually business advice, which I've talked about in my other videos? If you're going to get business advice, one of the most disgraceful fucking things I see on the internet is business coaches selling a service to teach you how to run a business, yet they don't teach you anything, actually admirable, actually important, like how to do your taxes. If you really want to hire a business coach, here's what you'll learn. This is coming from someone, yes, sadly, and I'll admit it, I have spent probably one course I bought for business coaching was $36,000. Another course I bought was $7,000. Terrible expense of awful amount of money spent. Okay, I get it. Terrible idea. But I learned something valuable in those courses that maybe you could learn from. They don't teach you anything about how to do your taxes, how to hire a CPA, how to make sure that your business is legitimized by the eyes of the government, how to keep money and not lose money when you start making money. They just talk about the frameworks that you need to follow, which is basically, this is what I did and this is what you need to do. Good luck. I hope it works out. See you later. Thanks for the 36K. And then you come to find out, once you've actually made a decent sum of money, the IRS comes knocking at your door asking for $80,000 of the portion of money that you made, saying, hey, you know, you made a suspiciously large amount of money this year and you owe us 60% of all of that money. Can you pay up? And yet meantime, you were busy buying shit because you thought you were balling out, but no one actually taught you that there's checks and balances in everything you do, every dollar you make in America. And if you fuck with the IRS, they will fuck with you big time.
The fucking hero that I'm gonna be back at the office when the Bureau seizes this fucking boat, because I mean, fuckity fuck, Jordan, look at this thing.
Has a self-inflicted piece of trauma there if you can't already tell, but hey. So yeah, I mean, the Westergen Watson era is hopefully coming to an end here. It's really disgraceful to see how many people are falling for this and just hooping his blueprint, trying to replicate results that were never even existing in the first place, because the reason that he's so successful is because these exact people paying Westergen to get some kind of format. And it's not because he's an actual business savvy guy. He never learned how to do business. He just learned how to scam people and then very clearly got good at marketing. But when you're really good at marketing, it doesn't mean you're good at business. In fact, one of our favorite viewers here sent me some really good information on Wes Watson. So he paid $7,500 for the 3-month program, like I mentioned. This is the kind of guy, let me just be very clear, and most business coaches will do this. They'll talk to you about marketing, how you need to market your program, but they don't talk to you about the framework of a business model or the business suite. How do you actually deliver a good service and then decrease your churn rate as you lose clients because your service is garbage? Arguably, you should focus on really making a phenomenal service and then marketing later. But this guy paid Wes Watson $7,500 for 3 months of coaching. He's going to remain anonymous here for obvious reasons. Then he missed his initial call. Wes Watson did. He didn't show up to the call. And then he told him if he wants to get back in line with him or contact him, he's going to need to buy more coaching, and then sent him another $5K invoice. And then he went to his masterminds, which all in total was about a total spent of $25K for Wes Watson. Now, of course, this is not the kind of money we want to be spending, and for him, I feel bad. Now, of course, that's a terribly large sum of money, but did the individual learn anything from going to the masterminds and spending the $7,500? No, he didn't. He admits that this is kind of a garbage service and didn't actually give him any kind of content to create value from. And the guy is arguably doing well for himself, but I don't think it's because of Wes Watson at all, as he said. So, interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. What do you guys think? I love to hear your comments. It's great. One of my favorite things to do is to go through the comments. If you're interested in more videos, I suggest you do subscribe. It helps a ton, and this channel really needs those little bit of subscribers. I want to get to 20K so bad before the end of the year. That is my goal, right? December comes around once a year. And this December is going to be my special December because I want to hit 20K. I'm going to pump out videos until we do it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here. If you have subscribed, it means the world to me, honestly. And I mean this so truthfully. It's crazy. You guys mean the world to me. I'm never going to sell you any bullshit. That's for sure. I'm never going to sell you anything that's a scam or reduce value of my own character. So you can trust that if you do subscribe, the continuation of content without taking from you is going to be there.